So this is your peak, right? So this is real, like diamond. Then this season GM.
I mean, wait, I need to. Yes, yes, yes. My peak was like 600, and I kind of dropped 100 now.
Okay, so it's around 500, 600. Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah, I mean, I think I pinged him when he was. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when.
If you really wanted to, there, if I was you, I would just start. So did you skill something?
No, I waited, but I didn't want to start with E into single lane.
It's definitely worth it though, because you get the kill, 100%.
I mean, you could just flash it now.
Yeah, but you could. Yeah, but like your fucking E range is like from there to like here, even if he flashes. And like, let me put it this way: if there's a challenger game and one of you gets first blood, it's huge. So we should like treat it as such in this elo as well. Anyway, let's fucking skip through this. Okay, so you don't E, that's fine, but you should definitely E here.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah, fuck the jungle, bro. I don't like legit these junglers. Like, I couldn't give a fuck what they do. I only care about them like when you have maybe a freeze or like when you can actually fucking kill this person because she doesn't have flash. Apart from that, like I couldn't care less. You're absolutely right. Like Kane shouldn't come mid, so we shouldn't even worry about it. And we only worry about Xin Zhao again if he can like come mid and you've got a freeze or something like that, or if he's actually like near mid and you can see he's doing nothing and you can actually kill her. Those are the only times we give a fuck about jungle. Now, as soon as this gets to lane here, you can just walk up to her and just combo her right away, right? So it's just an electrocute proc.
Yes, I can if she allows me to. I feel like
Because
her Q range is higher than my W.
it is, absolutely. But when she auto attacks, she's channeling something, right? So even there, if you were to like just W in and auto attack, it's still going to be worth, right?
Maybe I could wait for her to auto and then go for it.
Yeah, because yeah, when she auto attacks, yeah, it's channeling. That's like your window.
But it's absolutely good to proc Electro level 1. But since I didn't do it this time because she had minion advantage, I think. Okay, I did. Oh, I did it.
So when you do it there, look what happens. So you can do this as soon as the lane starts. Even if you don't lead with an auto attack, just Wing on her, and you just auto attack once, auto attack at the end. You might even want to pop corrupting, so you damage her even more, and heal at the same time. Then you just W back, and you pretty much de-aggro the creeps. What's great about doing a trade like that as well is that it's kind of AIDS going back 15 fucking seconds, but when you go in like this, so you just like, instead of like clicking whatever you were doing, like just running into her and W, what happens is like when you auto attack inside her wave, her minions are going to hit you, which means her minions aren't hitting these creeps. So it's like you actually push at the same time as doing that, right? So imagine like if the wave, let's just imagine this situation where like, let's say you were standing here and you were just auto attacking her. Your wave's going to push. Because these minions are hitting you and not your wave. So by doing shit like that, you get the push, and what's good about that is you hit level 2 first. Instead, like now, we're just conceding the lane for like no real reason, just because we're scared of a level 1 syndrome we shouldn't be. Like our Q, yeah, it's annoying if we stay at range, but if we can get in there like that, look what happens. And you never know, like if you do that as soon as the wave comes in, you might have another combo right here. And all of a sudden, yeah, you can see how that would look.
So my thought process in this, can you pause it?
Yes.
So my thought process here is, I thought it's better if she like, if she has like
the push,
the push into me.
Yeah.
Because like then it's easier for me to trade. If the wave is on her side, like closer to her tower, it's harder for me to jump in and
For sure it is. For sure it is, but that doesn't mean, like, that's not a reason to not hit level 2 first, because hitting level 2 first in any lane really is, like, just such a big advantage. You know what I mean? Like, this is still fine, like, what you're saying. Like, you can let her push into you, but the reason I don't like it is because you're less in control, right? So if you hit level 2 first, it's, like, all on you. And if you still manage the waves fine, you know, you can still get a bounce back on wave 3, right? Or wave 4, whatever, like, you can still create a hard push. So you like might stack 1 wave, stack 2 waves, then you hard push and crash it. And it's still going to rebound here. You're not going to be here like for fucking 2 minutes. If you know how to wave manage, that is. So you get level 2, she's going to be back here or wherever. You might stack 1 wave, then it will collide here. You stack another and then crash it. Then all of a sudden it comes back here and you can use your TP advantage. You might recall TP back to the lane and all of a sudden you're winning. Big time.
Wait, which way is it? Which way do you think it is?
What do you mean? Which wave or way did you say?
Wave. Like
Wave.
Minion wave. Yeah.
To crash or?
Yeah, should I crash and TP back?
So it completely depends. Like, it depends on where the wave is and how big your wave is. Like, what is your actual pushing power?
Because it's really hard to get a crash against Syndra, no?
Yeah, it's hard as, like, maybe LeBlanc anyway. Your wave clear isn't the best, right? Unless you have your W. But if your wave is, like... Let's say you hit level 2 and she's back here. If you stack a wave, and the next wave comes in and it's fucking, like, this big... Then the next one's gonna collide here, and it might be, like, fucking that big. It doesn't matter how good her wave clear is. You can crash that easily, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So, like, the more minions you have, the easier it is to crash. If you try crash a wave, like, right now, when the next wave comes in, of course you can't. So we have to stack, and then we fucking go. Normally, like I tell people, if the wave is anywhere, like, in the actual middle of this lane, you just slow push. You just last hit. It's like a good rule of thumb. And then once it gets to this point, in between these two, like, rocks or whatever, then you fucking go nuts. Okay? Let's keep watching.
I mean, yeah, but you need to have, like every game, like, reasoning for it, no? To like, slow push, because it's like... Sometimes you... I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
So, like, what you're trying to do with waves, right? The real reason why we slow push, okay, is to make it easier for ourselves to crash. Okay? That's our goal with waves. We want to crash so it rebounds, it bounces back to the middle. If we don't do it well, what happens is that it will still slow push back into us if we don't do it well. Like, if the next enemy minions come in here under tower and they get held up, it will still slow push back into us, and people think that's good. But the reason it's bad is because this person can just stack a wave, and it just fucking goes like this. Like, it's boring as fuck. Like, nothing happens.
They can slow stack. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
You know.
So
like
if
it's at my tower, I try to slow stack it as much as possible, and then on the crash, I move.
Yes.
Wherever I can.
Yeah, if you crash, like, as well as you can and as cleanly as you can, it will bounce back to the middle and it just resets everything. This means if you have a lead, which you should have by having the push in level 2 first, this Syndra has to fucking run out here to trade with you.
Wait. Do you think there is a way to do it with the wave being even at the end? Because, like, I feel like whenever you crash it,
yeah,
it's always gonna be a slow push, no?
Okay, so, like, if you slow push to the point where, like, it's a very fucking fine line, bro. Like, it's really intricate, yeah? And, like, the tiny details matter. So, if you fucking stack correctly, and then you hard, like, as soon as the next wave comes in, right? Let's just say the wave is on my line, and you've got a, like, collision point here. As soon as that next wave comes in, and you've got a fucking wave like that, if you start auto-attacking the minions, you W all 6 of them, that's going to crash really cleanly, and because Syndra's there as well helping kill the minions quickly, it's going to create space for the next wave to come back here. If you do it slowly, that means your minions get into the tower slower, and the tower doesn't kill them quicker. Yeah? So the next wave is going to get blocked by the minions. That creates a slow push back into you, which is fine, but fucking anyone can do that. We want to play at, like, the highest level. Creating bounces back to the middle and resetting the wave is better, because Syndra, who should be behind at that point, has to move out. Instead, she can just slow push and stack, and, you know. That's what happens if you don't crash it cleanly. But yeah, like, hopefully we'll see an example here. There was, like, a missed opportunity here to W as well. So you're coming up in 3 seconds. When she Qs, that's really good spacing. Now, all of a sudden, when she auto-attacks this, instead of walking like that, just run straight at her. You can W and you hit the minion as well, you get, like, a 2-for-1, right?
Yeah. And now that I think about it, it's really
nice
good to hit level 2 first in this matchup.
For sure, right? Like, it makes it easier. Like, her threat goes down fucking so much.
Yeah, and she's really good at level 2, right? Because I can't really combo her.
With Ignite as well, like, it's kind of aids. Because now you can't really get to her, because she has her E. As soon as you W, she just E's mid-air and hits you.
I walked so much back for some reason, I didn't know why. Because
yeah.
I wasn't in range.
That was a really nice dodge. So right here, you can ping for a gank. This is one of those situations where asking for a gank is great.
Yeah, exactly. I think this was the point, yeah. And
yeah.
The guy was between mid and top, and he went top, and I pinged mid.
It's fine. If he goes top, then he goes top. You know what I mean? Like, you have that information.
I'm not sure if he did, though. Yeah.
She just queued, so right there, like, when you have your queue up, if you had it up, so you do have it up, you can just move forward. So again, it's just all about counting cooldowns and knowing, like, your windows of, your trade windows, right? So against a Syndra, it's fucking hard because of a re. But as soon as her queue's on cooldown, it's not on cooldown for, like, 1 second. 4 seconds or whatever it is. 4 seconds is still, like, a long enough time for you to go in and quickly get back out, which is what you are as a LeBlanc. And remember, you have TP, bro, so if she has Ignite, and you fucking all in, you know what I mean, and you fight to the death, for sure, she's gonna win. Yeah, but if you survive and you out-sustain her, you win every day of the week. So, really, you want to be trading with her as much as possible. I should have pointed that out earlier. But yeah, that's, like, the idea you want. Like, when you go into a lane, yeah, it's Syndra, and it's supposed to be kind of hard, because her E counters you, like, big time, but fucking, most of the time, like, you're still gonna have opportunities to win this lane, right? And that's how you win. Like, as soon as you fucking can jump on them with a W and electrocute, that's what you do. And you get her to the point where she's on, like, 100, 200 HP, and if you manage the wave correctly, you TP back in, what does she do? When you have, like, I don't know, an extra item, whatever that is. See, even trading like this, even though you fucking die, it's still really good for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can just TP back, and you're still going to get an experience lead in this lane.
Dude, what do you think about my runes also? Check them.
I mean, I think Taste of Blood is better because you're about sustaining, right? So, if you're into it, if you're taking TP...
Yeah, I need to damage her now.
You can still damage her, right? Like, Taste of... Like, look at this. So, think about, like, your identity here as LB. Yes, as LB, like, you become kind of like an assassin later in a game. But to get to that point in the laning phase, if you're running TP, like, we would be running Sudden Impact if we had Ignite. Because of kill pressure, right? That's damage.
Yeah,
That's damage with Ignite.
Yeah, it makes sense what you want to say. Especially, like, yes, it makes complete sense, because I want to trade as much as possible, but not die.
Yes.
And if I can get the TP back, it's so valuable.
Yes.
So going the healing and sustain makes sense, yes.
That's it. So you can still start corrupting with Ignite, corrupting potion, but you take Sudden Impact instead. So TP, Taste of Blood. That's sustain. That's our identity that we've chosen. If we go Ignite, we want kills. So Sudden Impact makes total fucking sense.
I mean, I never go Ignite on LeBlanc.
But if you did, though, that's what I'm saying. Like, this would make more sense.
I know.
So with this wave right here, if I was life coaching you, I'd tell you to stack it. Because Syndra can potentially, even her jungler, can potentially come mid here and stop this from fucking crashing. Just because this wave has just got to the lane, right? So, and because you're LB and you don't have, even like, maybe, is Dematerializer good? Might be good.
I don't really like it.
Okay. I was just thinking, like, here it would be fucking so good, because you can just demat this, and look how easy that is to crash. Like, that would bounce back to the middle of the next wave.
But, but I can just slow stack it, and it would be, like, the same result.
Yeah, exactly. Those are your two options. So if you hard push here, it's going to be fucking bad, because I'm guessing it's going to slow push back, just because, like, you're LB. You're not a fucking Aurelia. So you have to, like, push these waves in, like, 5 to 10 seconds. The reason why is because, like, how we manage waves, bro, like, how challengers think is, like, we're thinking of the next wave and where we want it to be. Okay? People just hard push because they're like, oh, well, I've got a bigger minion wave, let's just hard push. But nah. It doesn't work like that. You have to think, like, if I hard push this, where is that next wave going to be? It's probably just going to, like, create a slow push back into you. And against a Syndra, you can't really do anything. Okay, she doesn't have flash. It's good for Xin Zhao, but we don't fucking know how this player is going to play. You know what I mean? We can't control him. He's a lunatic. Yeah? If you were playing for fucking G2, it would be good, because Yankos would just run mid. But it's fucking solo queue, right? So we need to make the best decision for ourselves. So here, you can just slow push, which just means you fucking last hit, and that's it. And then when you stack this wave with the next wave, that's when you go. Okay? So hopefully it happens, or like maybe even someone like comes in and holds it up, and you see now, like, this next wave...
Wait, what did I just do?
You just hard push, right? So.
Yeah, I should have waited for the next wave, but
yes.
I think I saw that it is pushable, so I just pushed it.
Yes, it's pushable, but again, like, what we're trying to do, so in terms of, like, wave and how you're trading and, like, you know, figuring out, like, your identity, is, like, maybe you're making, like, these decisions 7 out of 10, right? To get to fucking Chow, they have to be 9 out of 10. Maybe 8 out of 10, you know, for, like, low challenge shit. So yeah, like stacking that wave is just a little bit better. Trading like as soon as fucking level 1, like as soon as the minions are like this in the lane, that's like a 9 out of 10. You still did it, but you did it maybe like 3-4 seconds too late. So these are like the little differences.
Makes sense.
She keeps auto-attacking. It's actually like kind of nice for you if you auto-attack. So right now, if you fucking know, okay, so fuck this wave. I want you to think in 30 seconds time, where is it going to be? So in 30 seconds time, where is this wave going to be, do you think?
Yeah, under my tower.
I reckon it's going to be fucking like here, bro. Unless you like
Depends
full on
what she
hard
does
shoves.
with it, you know?
Yeah. But even there, like it's just going to be over here. So if you know that's the case in 30 seconds, what can you do? Especially knowing this. How do you exploit her here? It's not about you. So I'm thinking of someone else on the map right now.
I mean, yeah, I can pink gank, no?
Yeah. But he's not going to know that because he's low elo. So this guy won't even look at your fucking lane. He won't even know what's going on. You know, because you're in the lane, this is slow pushing into me. And you know that in 30 seconds, you know that this wave is going to be like here. This is a Syndra without flash.
Do you think so? Do you think if she tries to like hard push it, do you think I should contest it and like trim it to make it not push that fast?
I mean, your only way of trimming is just by auto-attacking, because if you use your W just to trim, it's kind of troll, right? So, I mean, you can still trade with her. If she, like, cues the back minions, or does some fucking weird shit, you can still, like, trade.
Yeah, exactly. So if she tries, so the best thing for her is to shove it or slow stack it.
Stack it, right? So remember, if you slow push as well, you're building a wave where even if their jungler ganks you or they try to fight you, you never lose. Because the wave is so fucking big, it's like a champion, right? And yeah, Xin Zhao comes mid, but there's no pings, right? So him coming mid is like really good.
But I entered now.
Yeah, that's unlucky. I would just like maybe say if you want to make it even easier.
I don't think I should have flashed. I could just W and eat.
Yeah, you don't have to. Oh, no, I think it's good. Honestly, like, I think what you do is good. I mean, like, it looks as if you're headbutting her a little bit, but that's what you need. Like, you're creating that space to land your E. You just miss your E. If you want to make it really easy for yourself, though, just fucking... So wherever your jungler is...
I need to wait out for the movement. Because they just try to dodge it instantly, and then you can land it after if you wait.
If you jump on a head, it's a lot easier. But, I mean, not on a head, sorry. It's like a Z shadow, right? You know that Xin Zhao's over here, so your movement should be like this.
Yeah.
She goes like that. If she's here and Xin Zhao's there, or if she's like, I don't know, fucking like anywhere around here, you go like this. And it will push her down even more towards Xin Zhao. Yeah? So you kind of like being in... It's still not bad. Again, it might be like a 7 out of 10. But if you move like this...
Yeah, now I see, like the decisions are not, like, I have an idea, but it's not executed perfectly. Or,
yeah, bro, like it's really small details. It's really small and fucking, like, almost annoying. You know what I mean? Because, oh, it's just like this 1 fucking millimeter. But that's what it is. Oh, I actually think your W is great. Because you W to, like, the bottom side of her. So if you W over here, it's troll. But because Xin Zhao's here, it's like if you W anywhere south of her here, you just chain up like this. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I did chain up, and then she does it.
It's kind of fucking slow, though, like the combo. I don't know why. This is wave number 6, because it's the second cannon wave. So whenever you see a cannon, think of level 3 and 6. Okay?
Yeah.
So at this point, when you see her hit 6, you should just immediately think about you and how you can get here. So a trick you could do, W, you get 4, you'd hit level 6, ult onto her.
I was thinking exactly about this, but I don't know. I guess I got scared for some reason. But I think I was thinking about this.